Okay guys, welcome to SIP-COMSYS. Today I'm going to show you how to install Windows 11 on a Vmware Workstation. So we are going to look at TPM and non-TPM Windows 11. Okay, stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is my Vmware Workstation, right? So I have some machines here already. So our main concentration is on how to install the Windows 11, right? So I'll go to File, New, Vmware Workstation, next, and I'm going for Windows. Okay, now if you are using the 17, you will have the option of selecting Windows 11, but if you are using only 16, 15, you only have Windows 10, right? Listed in the list. Okay, so if you watch here, help, about, so you can see I'm using 17. Okay, so this is the newer version. So let me create my VM once more. So let's say I'm using the 16 or 15 and I want to install Windows 11, right? Let's look at some of the errors we'll have. So I select Windows 10. So here I'll call it Win 11 non-TPM. Okay, so I'm going to do that. So next, so I'll select this single thing because I like my drive to be a single file. So here I'll click finish. Alright, so the next thing is I need to load my image, right? So click on CD DVD, go to ISO, browse to where your ISOs are. Okay, so you can see here I have the non-TPM and I have the one with TPM. Okay, so I'm going to try this with the TPM image. Okay, so I'll go in for open and then okay. So I'll click on power. Okay, so I need to press a key for it to boot. Alright, so as you can see, my boot image is loaded. So I'll click on next. So install. So I don't have a product key, so I'll select I don't have product key here. So which of the edition I would like to install? So let's say I want Pro, so click next. Okay, so now you can see the error I'm having here, right? So this PC does not meet the minimum system requirements to install this version of Windows. So if I want more information, I'll go to the site to check. Now this means I cannot install the TPM version, right, on this platform. I can only install non-TPM. Okay, so let's try that, right? So let me power this off. So I'm going to CD DVD again, browse to my folder, and then I will select Windows 11. Okay, non-TPM. Okay, and then now power this machine up. So once again I need to press the key to boot from my CD. So you can see here my logo here is different, right? The one showing that my process is going through is different from the previous one. So I maintain the default language and time and keyboard. So I'll click on install. Okay, so I don't have a product key, so I'll select that as well. So I'm going to install Pro, right? So you can see I've gone past that stage. So it means if you are using the version 16, 15, okay, download the Windows 11 on TPM so that you can install Windows 11 in your environment. So I'll select the acceptance LAN systems. So next, custom, and then I'll going forward. If I want to format, I can create partition and all that. I would not like to do that, so I'll go straight. So just hit next for installation to begin, right? Okay, so since the installation is going to take time to install, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pause the video so that when it gets to an advantage point, I'll continue from there, right? So as you can see, our installation has gone to 98%. So we'll see. Okay, so we are having a good progress with our installation. Okay, so without wasting much time, I'm going to click here for it to reboot. Alright, so this is going to take some time to finish. We'll have a couple of restarts in this process. So what I'm going to do here too, I'm going to pause the video and then continue from an advantage point, right? Okay. Okay, so we are almost there, so just a moment, so we'll see what will happen next, right? Alright, so as you can see, now we need to select our country or region, so I'll maintain the default, so I'll go for yes. Alright, so my keyboard layout is US, so I'll go for yes. So if I have any other layout, I can add that one here, but I'll skip that. I don't have any other layout, so skip. Okay, so what is checking for updates? Now Windows 11, you need internet to complete your installation. So I already have internet on this VM, so that's why you could see this progress. So if you don't know how to connect internet to your VM, I have it on my previous videos, so I'll give the link below so that you can click on it and then check it out. Alright, so how would you like to set up this device? So is it for work or school? So if you are part of a domain, this when you select this, but this is personal, so I'll select personal and then what next. Okay, so one thing Microsoft does with Windows 11 is here you need to input your email address, okay, to progress to the next stage. Now what I'm going to do here is if you click next, you see enter a valid email address, phone number or Skype name, okay, any of them will do. Since I don't want to provide any of those and I want it straight to my desktop, what I'll do is I'll take the internet off. this very machine. Okay, so let me do that with my VM. Go to my network, right click, and then go for disable. So I'll just turn the internet off. Let me click next. No, so let me go to create one, so we'll see. Okay, so you can see since I turned the internet off, now I can create a local username for my device, which I'm going to name it user 1. Next, I don't need to put password. If you want, you can put your password there. So next. So now this is choose privacy settings for your device. So if you don't want your location, so you can turn that off like this. Find my device is on, so I can turn it off if I don't want. And if I don't want all this, I'll turn everything off. But if you like it, you just go for it. Accept. Alright, so it's getting our desktop ready for now, so we'll have to wait a couple of seconds for this to finish. Okay, so now this is telling us that it might take a few minutes. So this one depends on the kind of system you have, your RAM and all that. So let's hold on for that. Okay, so as you can see, our desktop is ready to use. Okay, so this is how you can install non-TPM on your VM workstation, that is from 16. If you are using only 16, that version 16, then you can do the non-TPM. 14, 15, you can do the non-TPM on them. But if you want to install the TPM version of the Windows 11, you would need the version 17 of the VM workstation. So we'll look at that next. Okay, alright, so subscribe to the channel, stay tuned. So I'm bringing you part 2 of this, so hang in there.